Congratulations! This is the last module, the last phase. Thank you so much for coming until here. You've made a lot of progress, and let's go on. How to develop an agile mind with science-based tools. And let's see this Agile Mind EQ Boost course, the phase 5, Neuroplasticity. Everything that we've been doing is for this. So, what is neuroplasticity? It's the ability of the brain to change and adapt, to unlearn and learn. It's very important because the unlearning process is actually the hardest one. To let go these limiting beliefs, to let go this fixed mindset, to let go all the lies that we've been told that they are not serving us, and learn the new stuff and practice. Dr. Lisa Mosconi talk about this. Is a neuroscientist and says your brain is not fixed; it's plastic. You can mold it, shape it, and rewire it to transform your life. I love it. That's the power of neuroplasticity. That's the power of our brain, of our mind, of emotional intelligence. So how, right? That's the key question. How can we influence neuroplasticity? Can we influence a growth mindset? How can we use our brain power to the maximum? So this is the brain, and we can influence it in two ways, according to scientists. Influencing with the mind, okay? That's the awareness of our Agile Mind Lab part, okay? And then the practice, which is the accountability, the actions that we take, okay? That's the continuous feedback that the brain is receiving, okay, through our rewiring of our thoughts, how we think about stuff, and then the actions, the practice, the things that we do. So this affects the brain activity, the physiological states of the brain. So physiologically, it will change, and the functional structure. And the mind, as we know, is thoughts, beliefs, and emotions as well, because the feelings are also connected with the body and with the brain, right, and with the mind. And actions, that's by new experiences, by practicing, by doing stuff with our senses, the brain gets a lot of feedback. So basically, changes in our mind and actions will influence neuroplasticity. So how does neuroplasticity occur? This is very exciting. This is a neuron, okay? It has a lot of things, okay? And you can read about it. However, the important thing is that they communicate with each other using neurotransmitters across a synapses. Synapses is this thing that we see here, all right? And this gap is where the neurotransmitters are communicated and transferred. They come in different shapes and sizes and change as we learn. Okay, and our brain has 86 billion neurons apparently. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to count it, and I don't want you to expect to count it. I will remember the number. The thing is that our brain has a lot of neurons and they are in constant communication with these synapses. Okay, that's the important thing. And the connected neurons forms neuronal circuits. Okay, now, what is interesting is how to improve our brain health, right? To influence neuroplasticity and how that's connected. So we had the SEEDS formula in the neurochange method, where we basically says that SEEDS stands for sleep plus exercise plus education, okay, continuous learning and diet. And the less S is less stress. We don't want that, okay? Or we want to minimize it. And that influence neuroplasticity. That's influence our brain growth, okay, and our growth mindset, our learning so much. So we also like this, which is the mastery through delivery practice. Okay, so it's the part of the action, so part of the accountability, which is really really important. And for this, we have this formula, which is FEED, which is focus, effort, effortness, and design. The focus part is basically to have a goal, right? We want to have a stretching goal, we will see it now. And then we want to put effort on it to achieve it, right? And then we want to, how do you say this? To deliver it to the unconscious mind, to delegate it, that was the word I was looking for, to make everything effortless. So that's when we create habit. And then decide to keep. Okay, that's when you say, okay, I have mastered this skill. I do it unconsciously already, subconsciously, and Basically, I want to maintain it, and you keep it, because otherwise you use it or lose it. So deliberate practice. Let's see this wheel that I love. Anyway, this is a graph that shows where we want to have the goals, or what is the optimal phase where we can, let's say, grow. Okay, so the difficult has to be not too hard, so we are scared or we are procrastinate or we just don't manage or we don't believe. Sometimes it's a belief issue, right? So, little by little, again, we will our power. So we set a stretching goal. Okay, it's important that it is ambitious and it let us go out of the comfort zone. Then we stretch it and then we focus on the goal achievement. We take the steps required. Then we seek feedback. This is very important in delivery practice. We are want to feedback ourselves or someone else, a coach, a mentor that can guide us and can make us improve, right, faster, and do it again and again and again. Practice makes it permanent. Okay, so that's the delivery practice. That's the formula that most people use it. Okay, the most successful people, and especially the high intensity athletes, all right, and trainers. Again, awareness and accountability. This is very nice. This is very nice to know. However, if we don't do things, nothing will change. So I highly encourage you to do the activities, right? Because as you see, we influence neuroplasticity, we influence growth by taking action and by working on our mindset, on our mind. So for this, I give you these two exercises, the health management inventory that basically tells you where you are at this moment, okay? And this will give you ideas of how to improve certain aspects of your life, okay, to influence neuroplasticity and deliver a practice plans, action plan, because once you understand where you are lacking, then you can create an absolute and powerful delivery practice plan with implementation intention, with things that we have seen in order for you to grow, to learn, and to improve, and to develop an agile mind at the end. Going further together, always, please share your comments. What do you think about the delivery practice? What do you think about neuroplasticity and the course? Okay, because this is the last module, and I give you a big applause, okay, because you've done really well, and I really like that you take these things serious because apart from yourself and myself, uh, we will make an impact because the more we grow internally, our emotional intelligence, the more we understand why we are afraid or why we are lacking self-love or whatever, we're going to be naturally more empathetic with others and more loving and more compassionate because we understand that they are suffering without any reason because they don't know these tools, right? So I want to ask you a small favor, okay? I want to know what have you gained from this course, okay? I want to understand your objectives as well, and your rating about the course. What can do we do better? So please fill this comment form. I will leave the link also here in this module's notes. So yeah, share anything you want. Um, of course, if you want anything further, please contact me. Contact me via email to the Agile Mind Lab, okay, to this email, or in LinkedIn. Let's connect as well and keep in touch because, yeah, you never know, right? So, yeah, that's beautiful to be your practitioner. And of course, we are here to serve. Anything, please let me know. Thank you so much and all the best. Congratulations again.